excited to go live. I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes to let you guys join me today. I don't know who is living on insomnia today, but I definitely am getting a little touch of that insomnia. So this is gonna be an interesting video today. I wanted to go live because I know the insomnia part is all due to the new moon release that we had last night. So if you guys have been really bombarded with stuff and really having this certain emotional part of you that's holding you back from being your own hero, from you feeling and seeing the hard work that you're doing, then my crystals today wanted to, come and tell you hello, give you some energy, get your chakras back in alignment, and, just kind of heal some of that stuff that we have going on today. So I'm so excited a bunch of you are joining me. I love you guys to pieces. I am going to get out the sage and light some sage and let's go ahead and take a deep breath when I light the sage. And I want you to take that breath into your body and literally grab hold of all that energy that you don't need anymore. I want this to feel like you are cleaning out your car, cleaning out your closet, cleaning out your emotions. Sometimes we are holding some events and some emotions, and this moon that we just had is about releasing those. So as I'm lighting the sage, I want you to really go ahead and take that deep breath in and feel that released out and back recycled into Mother Earth, right? Back with love and with light. And then we're gonna start to fill that space in with the crystal energy so that we don't have these rips or tears in our aura or changes in our chakras, because sometimes when we let go of stuff, we're like, oh shit, I need that. Oh my God, wait, I'm gonna miss that. And this, with the crystals, this energy, I want this to fill that so you know that there's no need for a void, that it's already beautiful and calm. So I'm gonna ask God, source energy, to bring in beautiful, loving lights and energy to you in your space and your place and all the awesomeness of everybody joining us, both here and later, right? I love you guys. I love this connection. All right, so let's, like I said, relax into your body if you can. If you can close your eyes, do this. That would be really helpful to just go ahead and let your mind's eye open as you take that deep breath in. Exhale out. Let yourself take as long as you can with that exhale, right? Sometimes we're holding on to stuff for so long that it almost takes us that extra second to push that air out. Get all that out. I love it. All right, so what are the crystals that I have today? Well, I wanted to bring out some crystals that are common to Contessa's Corner and to you guys that you were used to. And then I kind of wanted to throw in two crystals that I have not brought out in a long time, but they're really huge, huge crystals. So first one I'm going to definitely bring out is going to be some rose quartz. For sure, sending out some awesome unconditional love and love opening up your heart chakra, all that love, right? Oh, rose quartz is so, so sweet for just letting in all that love in the spots that hurt the most, that grief spot, that achy spot, but being able to feel supported. So rose quartz is awesome, awesome energy for today. Also, ooh, I got a new baby. Amethyst is all about really opening up your crown chakra. So of course I want to do this with the crystals before we get into the card reading, because I want you to be calm and relaxed. And of course the crystals for me, this is calling in the angelic realm and getting all this energy, vibration, especially if you've been stressed or worried. This gets you vibrating faster, get that vibration up. Okay, I love it. I almost wanted to kiss it. I swear I love my rocks. It is what it is. All right, next one up, this is a huge healer crystal because this guy, it like bangs out those overwhelming emotions that we feel like we are literally just getting hit by wave and wave and wave after emotion. And it's almost like we can't breathe, we can't pull ourselves up, we can't come out and feel our own light and our own energy. So Argonite is all about really pinging the different areas. I hope you guys can really feel this where you're sitting, or hopefully you're standing, hopefully you're not driving. But right when those emotions really overwhelm us, Argonite's gonna go in there, and really if you can see that, I hope you can see all the different areas in which this is kind of going out, right? That just works on so many different levels. I love Argonite. So if you've been overwhelmed by emotions lately, by, really finding hidden parts or discovering certain things and emotions are really coming up and you need that strength, Argonite, that is gonna be your real good anchor. Sometimes we don't, ground our energy by using roots. Sometimes we need an anchor. Sometimes we're more water people, or like me, you need to go up on rocks. Love it. All right. Okay, last crystal for today. This is a huge one, and I love this stone. It's really soft and smooth, so I've been working kind of all your chakras here, from your heart chakra on down and up to your crown chakra, so please drink some water. But this last one is a blue calcite. And blue calcite, this is all about what's holding you back from being your own hero, right? This is for mommies. For me in this group, I have so many awesome, amazing at-home moms that bust their asses all the time. Yes, I muted my own voice, but it's really about being eloquent, about being like, you know what, I am stressed, I am overworked, and you know what, I'm doing a great job. Okay, so blue calcite's really coming into your truth, feeling this, you're supported, you're okay, and then being able to clear your ear chakra so that we're not hearing so much, toxic stuff, so that we can kind of let in, when our friends are telling us we're doing a good job, so that we can let in when we are telling ourselves. See how I even get tongue-tied? So this energy of the throat chakra and the ears and the voice can get overwhelming. It can get blocked. So then the hearing coming in can be kind of frustrating, right? I don't know, it's just frustrating. But it's all about bringing your dreams back in, letting what you're saying kind of manifest, being like cool with your imperfections and mistakes. So I love this because like last week by accident, I totally got into an accident. This really kind of sucks. I'll be like kind of personal. Why this rock has been coming for me too into my vibration was I actually got on the freeway in my daughter's car. She's overseas in the Navy and she has the cutest little mini and it's adorable, and so it needs to be driven, So I actually like kind of went on some little errands and I got in the car right after my last errand and was heading home in her cute little mini, and a dog came out from nowhere. I saw like something move. I tried to jerk and move, and literally sometimes you just kind of have to let unfortunate things happen. And thankfully there was a CHP behind me to help me kind of calm down, because I love dogs, I love her car, it's kind of overwhelming. So what was happening for me is my throat, my neck, my arms were starting to hurt and ache and hurt. And then my words and what I kept seeing kept reflecting back and back into basically my everyday existence. So I had to find a crystal that was going to help me basically clear out this toxic, challenging energy and let it release. And so this has been a really huge help for having a really traumatizing thing happen and not be down on myself. So if you guys have been having those moments blue calcite is really, really cool for that. All right, so back to the good stuff. I love bringing readings to you guys. You guys know how much I enjoy bringing my cards out, and I'm glad that I had that little rest period. After all that happened with the car, sorry. But today, though, these cards were like, you guys, we need to come out, we need to be read, we need to be shuffled, we really need to mingle with everybody. So I'm really stoked because these are a crystal and angel deck, and they're kind of badass and, you know, really bumping in with our archangels and our crystal realm and getting really great advice. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. Sending love to all you guys, right? Still sitting in this beautiful divine white loving light while we ask the angels and the crystal realm to give us beautiful guidance. Can you feel that? Like, it feels like you guys feel amazing right now. Oh my gosh. All right, feels good? Yeah. Right, if you're a reader and you're working with your cards, you'll know when it's time. It's like tuning in to that perfect little channel, and you just know. 4 cards. Let's take our leisure time today. This is a beautiful, beautiful Thursday in California. All right, Rudolite. I think I said that correct. Can you see? Love it. Passion and purpose. I love it. Your enthusiasm gives your energy and motivation, gives you energy and motivation to work in a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So if you haven't been like settling down on that little project, you know, that's really dear to your heart, even if it's just baby steps, if it's a book you're writing, it can be 1 sentence, or maybe you just go back in for just a minute and correct something. It can be, you know, that project that's dear to your heart, like going through old photos, right? That's a good card. All right, let's see what this guy says. I need some background music, huh? Is that allowed on these? I'm not certain. All right, this card is a sign of feeling passionate about your new project that is part of your life purpose. Bam! I like this card. Yes! All right. Your calling to help motivate others motivates you to devote time to this pursuit. This is kind of like a cool card for me right now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm digging it. Even if you're not sure yet how to complete the project in question, you are sure that you will do it. So this is, remember how I was saying with the crystals earlier, being your own hero, knowing that it's gonna get done, whatever your project is. So that's just not, I'm not willing to quit on my own self. I am my own hero. It will get done. Your passion also gives you the strength and the courage that you need to speak up. If somebody's messing with your boundaries, speak up, such as asking for crowdfunding, posting about relevant issues on social media, creating videos or blogs, and addressing audiences. This is really an interesting little card. What do you guys think? Spend time praying, researching, taking classes, networking, and interviewing mentors to gather your resources and all the information you need to devote yourself to a meaningful project. So, you know, a lot of us say we want to write a book, but you're writing a manuscript. Get in touch with those people. Others want to learn about crystals. Get time with people who love crystals. Find your friends who are involved in that. Go have coffee. Sometimes we want to, you know, go to the movies. We need to do all that. I know. All right, just be sure that your preparation activities don't delay you from moving forward. So take that at right time. I love it. This is a great card. This is fun. Okay, appetite. Appetit. Oh my God, there goes my stuttering. Woo, I love this crystal. This is in the now moment. So this is really about progress, not perfection. Sometimes we're holding perfectionist ideals of how something needs to be. you know, sometimes it's our quirky uniqueness that's the badass, that it's not perfect, it's just our uniqueness, right? So we're shifting that. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus on how far you've come and all that you've learned. So that's really fun because, you know, we need to be kind of reminded of that a lot, not to compare ourselves with others, not to think that they're going to define us. I love it. All right, this card is a sign that you're holding on to perfectionist judgments about yourself that are blocking you. I've done it. I'm totally guilty of that. You know, I mean, I grew up in a really strange environment, and I had to be always perfect, but I never understood what that perfection really was. So that's really easy for me to hold that vibration and basically bring it out all the time. And that's a block of energy. So it's good to know, wait, I can feel the shift, move that. Perhaps it's fear that if your work isn't perfect, you won't receive what you need. So it's like give and take, push and shove. God and your guardian angels are reassuring you that you are spiritually perfect because you are made in the image of God and God's likeness. So you needn't be humanly perfect, right? It's like we kind of forget we're in a human body, but this is a spiritual thing too. In fact, nobody is perfect in the human sense, and everyone is a work in progress, right? We're just all working on it. Your guardian angels want you to focus upon the progress you've made and acknowledge your success. So there are times where you need to look back and even if it's a little success, like I washed the dishes, give yourself the opportunity to say, I finished that task. I loved it. I had dishes. You know, if you received an amazing award, remind yourself sometimes when you're in shadow time, hey, you know what? Wait, no, I did receive this award. It is okay. It is all good, right? Back to just, we're progressing along. Okay, so don't be so hard on yourself and stop judging yourself. I do it. So I'm trying to be a little bit better. If you do it too, I mean, sometimes I give myself a little judging scale. Today I'm a 4, maybe next week I'll be a 10. It's all good. But you are lovable inside and out. So if anyone is criticizing you, and that means you, if you're criticizing yourself, stop, right? Just don't do that. You deserve to give yourself love, and you deserve to be around people who are supportive and encouraging. So if somebody is not encouraging you, big deep breath, relax, feel that energy shield go over you, that cloak of love, and just being awesome within your own self, and just sit with that. Let that vibration be louder than the other one of criticizing. All right. Next card, this is more in the future, more what we're going to be looking at and working on. Kyanite. Wow, we're having some really different energy crystals coming in. So this is super fun for me because it means we're kind of getting a whole bunch out. So this is super awesome. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Make the time for self-care. How many moms out there are like, man, I have my kids, I haven't showered, maybe I need to brush my hair. Taking care of you, taking that time out, closing the door when you need to go to the bathroom, or, you know, just shower time. That's important. Self-care is also about just being nice and kind to yourself. Giving yourself a wink when you see yourself in the mirror. That's also really huge. I'm getting my alphabet fun here. I'll admit it. Okay. This is interesting. And I kind of want to take a second with this stone. Kyanite is a huge, huge eye-opener. This crystal comes when you are putting other people's needs ahead of your own. It means you are being so busy getting everything together, getting food, getting clothes, getting items, and you're not giving yourself just a breather so you can revive and recharge. And this is that wake up, kind of like when you get up in the morning and splashing cold water on your face and just being like, okay, this is about me. Let me just feel me for today. This love of giving myself patience. Okay? It is a sign of being overly busy. So you're not even sitting still within yourself to be like, wow, I'm kind of cool. Give myself that moment. Okay? Health, eating, and spiritual practice and other forms of self-care. So it's like, even when we're being so self-busy, it's like, okay, so I went and I got really bad food and now I feel even yuckier. So it's even about going and getting what you need for you. It can also be, and of course, you know I'm going to love saying this, going out and getting a new crystal. And, right? That's self-love, tuning your energies for awesomeness. So this card emphasizes that self-care isn't optional. It's not an option. It's necessary. You have to do this, just like buckling your seatbelt. Okay? This is necessary for health, happiness, and your life purpose. So you have to keep recharging you. God and angels, they want you to feel like your life is elevated so that you no longer feel oppressed or victimized. Being in the victim mode is really, really hard. It's very close to anger, depression, and frustration. So it's really low on the vibration scale. And that definitely makes you attract certain things. So once we're taking care of ourselves, our vibration goes up. We start feeling love. We start getting this law of attraction where we start bringing in funner things into our life, and it's really cool. So this is you deserve a time out to do self-care. The urgency comes in answers to your prayers for a better life. And God has given you the strength to take the first step yourself by adding self-care to your daily schedule and deleting unwanted tasks. Like if there's really something you really don't want to do, you either A, find somebody else who can do it, B, don't do it, or C, change your attitude about doing whatever it is that is an unwanted about that task. It's time for you to say no to distractions and yes to your priorities, which includes self-care. I love that card. All right, last card. Oh, I love this. Amber. Amber is so sweet and so soothing. We use this on children for teething. We use this for like so many things, and somebody's calling on the other line. Listen to that. All right. So Amber, give it to God. Isn't that funny? I'm like, give it to God and the phone rings. Take a deep breath and exhale. Release this situation to God for healing and answers. So if you have a situation where it's really holding you down, release it to God and know that, you know, it is going to be what it is, and that's not, you know, don't let it weigh you down. It literally weighs you down. You start being more sluggish. Your sleep is hard. It's hard, right? Like me, like with the car, I need to let it go. I feel bad I hurt the dog. I feel bad my daughter's car is all messed up. Like, I mean, it's getting fixed, but really, really not cool. So there have been times where I really have had to sit back and be like, all right, God, like you're in control. You know what's going on. You know what challenges lie ahead. So I'm going to give this to you. So that would be that feeling of release. So you receive this card because there's an issue weighing you down, and this burden could be lifted by you giving it to God. So that's letting go of control, letting whatever can happen, and it's all good. Because I'm going to stay joyful, peaceful, loving, and awesome, right? Remember, this is all about you being your own hero. Okay, so you don't have to deal with this situation alone, as divine help is readily available. Perhaps you forgot. Or maybe you are unsure how to let go and let God handle this situation. It's true, a lot of us really don't know how to let go and just trust. It is very hard. It is a hard thing to do. As you read this paragraph, pause for a moment to pray from your heart, asking for help to let this go with whatever words are sincere. And sometimes it's not the words coming out here, it's the words really from our heart. So, right, I guess let's do this together. Awesome. All right, cool, right? Okay, as you read, okay, so hanging on to the problem never resolves it. And it actually can make it worse, right? Because we're thinking about it in our head, so we're talking about it, so we're getting anxiety. But once we let it go, it can be released. So Amber reminds us that God has always been with us since the beginning of time and material existence. Okay, and this reminder is meant to boost your faith that God knows how to solve any problem. However, first we have to give it to God because our free will choices are respected, right? We can't get help unless we ask for it. People don't know if we're choking unless we're like, hey, you know, I need some help. So these are really awesome cards. I'll kind of recap. Passion and purpose, your enthusiasm, right? This motivation, all this is all your heart, right? Get back into what motivates you, what's awesome, what's your purpose and passion. Appetite, progress, not perfection. Keep those steps going. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. If we're holding on to something being done a certain way from somebody else, just remember, they will never exactly do it the way you want or the way you think it needs to be done, because it's gonna always be their way and you have your way of doing things. So this is all no more stress on perfection. Kind night. This is all about step back into taking care of you. Get that caramel macchiato or healthy food or brushing your hair 5 minutes longer or whatever you need for self-care time. What is that? Take the time to actually see, because a lot of times we're putting our energy on taking care of other people's needs and really pampering them, when the reality is taking care of us heals and takes care of them, right? It's all a beautiful process. And Amber, give it to God. Bam. Don't stress. Let it go. If you're worried, pray about it. It's really easier to just say, all right, God, I can't do this. Source, whatever your actual I would say commitment or your walk with love, source, God, energy, whatever you call that, that's what this is stepping into. Having this spiritual journey and spending the time letting it go and trusting and faithing, you know, all good. I love it. So you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little jump on here today and hang out with you. I've had so much fun hanging out with you guys today. I feel your energy. So awesome. So awesome. So much love to you. And you guys, I want to see in the comment what crystals you've been picking up and collecting. And what is the one thing you needed to release, and how did you feel about it, right? Sometimes it's okay to cut those puppet strings on toxic stuff. And what did that feel like for you? So, all right, guys, I love you. Bye, guys.